Hello, I'm Cassia Faye Hayden. Welcome to my channel. Today I have an Amazon haul for you guys, and a lot of it's actually for my dog. um, Wherever he is. Come here, Siren. Siren, come here. Guys, you're not Siren. Hi, Merlin. I called Siren, not you. Well, this is Merlin. Apparently, they think I have food because I called Siren. I don't know why they would think I have food just because I called him, but okay. This one here that's trying to push his way in front of Merlin, that's Mordred. The one you hear in the background meowing, that would be Albion. They're little nuts, I tell you what. Anyway, well, I wanted to get Siren over here so I could introduce him to you guys, but he's kind of afraid of the cats now. Didn't start out that way. Kind of started out the other way around where he kind of tried to eat the cats. But now at this point, he's learned that he's not allowed to screw with them, and he's kind of terrified of them. Hi, Mordred. Yes, I love you too, Albion. I don't have anything for you. Your food is over by your food dish. I don't have anything for you. I didn't have anything for Siren either. I just wanted to introduce him. But anyway, while Mordred keeps sticking his face in front of the tablet camera, my Amazon haul. So I have this knee pillow that I stick between my knees and my ankles at night to sleep. And it like makes it so that I don't have back spasms when I wake up in the morning. I mean, I still have back pain 24/7, nonstop, forever, no matter what I do. But but the pillow helps, you know, avoid the back spasms, which back pain 24/7 is bad enough. We don't need spasms and my back locking up when I bend over on top of it. Yes, I know you're helping, Mordred. You're so sweet. So I bought this, and I know it looks like Ash, the kitty, the Russian blue I used to have that passed away. But isn't it cute? It's so cute. It's got cute little paws. It's got a cute little gray face and a cute little gray black nose and little orange eyes or yellow eyes, and it's got a tail and it's got little footsies. It's so cute, and it's gonna work so well for. Thank you, Mordred. Go away. Just trying to avoid you guys seeing how bad my ceiling is. But it's gonna work so well for like avoiding the back spasms. When I go to sleep tonight, it's gonna work so well. It's not just cute, but get your tail. Come on, dude. It's gonna work so well for my for when I go to sleep. So there we go. There's that. Figures. The minute I try to start filming something, they all come running and get in the way. But anyway, so I need you to get off of this, Mordred. Off. So next, I really needed a harness for Siren so that people around here, when I take him out of my yard, actually know that he's my service dog and take a hint to leave us alone. Because we have had a lot of people continuously stop us when we're trying to go back and forth between the trash and the mailbox and church and trying to get to the courthouse. It's been kind of endless, and there's these two little girls. Now, normally I wouldn't mind if, you know, some kids stop for, like once in a while to, you know, pet him and just kind of like take a minute. But okay, these little girls, every time we walk by, every time we go to the mailbox, every time we exit the park, every single time they charge out of their yard or out of their house, and they run right in front of us so that we can't get away. So we can't go, get past them. And then every time we try to go around them, they kind of like follow us to continue blocking us. And they spend hours asking me questions and like petting him and harassing him and pushing him around, and then they drag their dog out who attacks him, and wonder why he gets all scared and freaks out. Well, and this, like I said, this is every single time we go to the mailbox or try to leave the park to go to church. And I have a thing going on with my church right now where I'm not just going to church on Sundays, but I'm also leaving to go to church on Wednesdays in order to do that. So, yeah, every single time. Thankfully, I haven't had to go to the courthouse yet, but I will at some point have to go this month. And I'm terrified that, and like, this is at the ass crack of dawn on Sundays where they're charging out of their house to stop us before we get to church and won't let us go. And it's every time, and it's getting to the point where it's like, just leave us alone. And now every time he sees them, he won't listen. It's bad. I mean, they're not the only reason why his training is kind of moving backwards. It's moving forwards when he's not around people, but it's moving backwards when he's around people because of the way people keep acting around him. So, there's that. And there's another reason why I bought the harness is because there is a girl that goes to church with me who came over offering to dog sit. And I won't go into all of the details of the stuff that she did while she was here because, one, it was a lot. It was monumentally a lot. It was so much that I was still remembering shit that she did and finding shit that she did like a week after. And like, I mean, my best friend and my boyfriend had like a bitch out message that long. I'm not kidding, that long. About all the shit that she pulled. And I mean, one of the things that she did is so inappropriate, I can't say it on YouTube. And I can't say it in church, so I didn't. Get in here, Siri! You stop it! You leave her the fuck alone. Come here, now. Leave her alone. Lay down. Or I will beat you. I won't really beat him, but hey, if the threat works. So, some of the stuff that she did is so inappropriate. I can't say it at church. I can't say it on YouTube. So like, if I were, I couldn't even mention it to my pastor. It was so bad. I did mention some of the things that she did. The more concerned about my cat stuff that she pulled, but I mean, the level of the amount of stuff that she did, it took me a week to recover from the emotional trauma it caused me, let alone the emotional trauma it caused my cats and my dog. So I mean, yeah. So thankfully she wasn't at church last week. And thank God, because I was having a panic attack the night before thinking about seeing her and trying to figure out how to tell her she can't take off with my service dog during service or give him commands. And that's another reason why he's all screwed up right now with his training. But that's not why he's screwed up around her. I couldn't tell my pastor why he was screwed up when he was afraid that he might see her at church last week. When he started to realize that she wasn't gonna show up, he started to calm down and was very friendly with the rest of the people at church. But the whole first hour there, he was totally freaked out because of her. Because not only did she did she like constantly take off with him and give him commands when confusing commands, contradictory to the ones that I was giving him, and screaming at him and all kinds of other shit. But she was doing something to him here while she was I was trying to get her to leave. That is so inappropriate that I can't mention it on YouTube. Um, I would have my video banned for just saying what it was. So, um, anyway, but so she also was picking up my cats and throwing them at the dog, and she was screaming at them as she dumped out all of their water. She was swinging at them for trying to eat their food and drink their water. She even picked up a knife that I was using to make dinner with and started swinging that at my cats. So obviously, I don't want her having anything to do with my dog again or ever at my house again. But I mean, but so I got him a harness that says in training. She already knew he was my service dog, and so do those little girls, but apparently they don't understand how a service dog works, where you're not allowed to screw with them. I do allow people to pet him, but, you know, like not to the point where it takes 4 hours to get home, or people are dragging their violent dog out to attack him, or to the point where they're taking off with him and giving him contradictory commands, or commands at all. He's not supposed to have commands from anyone but me or Sam, or any of the crazy shit that she pulled. But anyway, so on this side it says in training. On this side it says do not pet. No, I only put that patch on there for the people that I want to leave him alone. But I don't mind if people pet him, but within reason. Within reason. People need to respect that he is my service dog and not treat him like, he's theirs, or I don't know, some crazy stuff, the crazy kind of stuff that happens around here in this park. It's nuts. Which is actually part of the reason why I got him, is for protection from the people in this park. But anyway, yeah. And then so then I got, because I'm running out, I got some more cross charms. I don't know if you can see them, but I got a whole bunch more cross charms, and they all came in the same package, but and so I still have some of the ones that I already had in there mixed into. I separated them so I knew what would be what, but more cross charms for making prayer cloths, and for I kind of want to have some more cross necklaces that I can wear, and one of each kind out of each pack. That'll get me there. And then I also want to make like kind of rosaries out of stuff, and rosary bracelets out of necklaces and bracelets that I already found online. But so I haven't bought them yet, but between making the prayer cloths and having extra crosses for that stuff, they'll get used. But anyway, moving on. Then we have Siren's new leash, because he had a very nice, it was kind of ugly, but a very nice 10-foot brown leash that he had outside so that he could reach my table. I think this is 9 foot. I think that's what it said on there. But look how pretty it is. I know he's a boy, but I can buy things because I like it too. I mean, it's pretty. It's pink and it's purple, and purple's my favorite color. So, I mean, I like it. And it gets him to my table, and so I don't have to sit next to the wall of the house um, in my chairs by the back porch quite so much. I prefer to use those like at night when we go out, and use the table during the day, so I can like sun my legs. But his nice little leash, there's that. And then, oh, I forgot these. Now, I bought these. These are peanut butter lick pads for when I go out of the house and have to leave him. Like if me and Sam go grocery shopping or something. Because he's kind of got this issue where he's terrified to be without me. And he's getting better about it. But when I leave the house for longer than a few minutes, he destroys my entire house. Like, I'm not kidding. He's torn my curtains. He's like pulled cushions off of my futon. Like he shit on my bed. I mean, you name it, he's done it. He's torn my entire house apart. He's even eaten my stuff. So, and I don't mean my food, I mean my stuff. So, he's a monster when I leave the house, and don't bring him with me. It doesn't happen often, but I still need him to not do it. So I bought those hoping that they would help, and I have used them already. And I still came home to a trashed house. My house was still a disaster when I came back. So clearly they don't help. They probably help with other dogs, but I think with him it's a trauma issue, because of whatever he went through before I got him. Because he is like absolutely terrified to be without me. So I think something was going on before I got him to make him that scared. But maybe in the future they'll help, and he does love it. So I mean, maybe it can be a treat, that hopefully he'll like to lick on when I'm gone. And you know, I don't know. Hopefully it'll start working eventually. But he does enjoy licking them, so he loves peanut butter. But anyway, moving on. Next we have this Modus training collar. And I'll show you the remote, because like really this part doesn't really show you anything except for like the little things to, like, it goes against his throat right there. And I took it off of him to show it to you guys. And yeah, so here's the remote, and this is shock, but I tried to not use that if I don't have to. This is beeping sound, and this is vibration, and these two make noises. Yes, the thing is still on it to make it like stay nice, because I don't remove that until it starts removing itself, because I want to keep my stuff nice as long as possible. Why not, right? Alrighty. So, I mean, I try to stick with the vibration and the sound, and then like I can record my voice onto those two, to like say something. I haven't decided what I'm gonna put on there yet. Maybe like knock it off or Siren stop. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't figured out what I'm gonna put on the recording things just yet, because I don't really see the point of me actually using those unless I'm outside trying to do something for like a minute, and or he's inside and flipping out, or if he's outside on the chain and I'm trying to do something and he's flipping out, while I'm still outside with him, but like far enough away from him to where he's throwing a little fit. I don't know why he does that stuff, but you know, he will get better eventually, and he's already starting to a little bit. He doesn't get quite as worked up as he used to. I think he's starting to realize that I'm really not going to leave him alone for an extended period of time if I really have any choice in the matter. And I'm not gonna like not come back. I'm not gonna lock him up. I'm not gonna like chain him up and just leave him there. I'm like literally I'm never going to chain him up and just leave him there. I will always go outside with him. If I'm putting him on the chain, I'm going out with him cuz I don't believe in that. But this will help deter the negative behavior, like pooping on my bed and trashing my house and trying to eat my cats. And all the shit that he's not supposed to do, that I'm trying to train him not to do. So this will deter the negative behavior. Don't worry, I have something for positive behavior too. So this is what they call a dog training clicker. Isn't it cute? They have a hot dog one too. I thought that was adorable, but I thought this was cuter. So I was like, I'll buy the hot dog one another month. I'll use this one. Isn't it cute? It's a little bone. It's so cute. So, I have a sneeze in there. Okay, it went away, I think. Anyway, so, like, when you want him to do something that is a good thing, or you're trying to get his attention, you click this little button, and it didn't even respond. So you click the button, and then you tell him the command or what you want him to do, and then when he does it, he gets a treat. So, and then if he doesn't do it, you keep using the clicker, and then you keep saying it until he does it, and then if he does it, he then gets a treat. So, see, we have positive training and we have negative training. Gotta have both. Just prefer not to use the shock part. I mean, a beep and a vibration, if it works and it gets him to stop doing the bad behaviors, cool. And then that doesn't belong in there. I bought that like several months ago. And then we have, alrighty. So I've been wanting these for a while. These are Fashion Fidgets Pets, and this one is a panda, cute little panda, and its ears pop. There's like several different colors of bears. None of them are actually brown or black, just the panda. And then its skirt has poppets in it too. And that's all it does. That one anyway. I will buy more of these. And then we have this one, which is like a little yellow and white poodle. Isn't it cute? It's cute. It's a little poodle. Not my favorite dog, but And then its bow spins like a little fidget spinner. And then the little bubbles, little poppets. And it's got that little thingy. So I've been putting those, because they're pets and because they're fidgety, I've been putting those on the training clicker so I can entertain myself while I'm training him. So I've been keeping those on there. Put them back on there. I will have to check on Spell after I get done with this video, because he's not supposed to be in the kitchen for that exact reason. Because not all of them are used to him yet. He goes in there, she starts shit, he tries to finish it, and we already lost Trinity and Simba because of him starting shit, which is why she's afraid of him and tries to start shit. I don't want her to start shit, but it is what it is. I can't really stop her aside from telling her to stop and spanking her for it, when she's really going too far. Um, I mean, and I can't really blame her because Simba was her son. So I don't blame her. She's mad. He killed her son. I get it. I'd be pissed too. But I want them to get along. So, and I want him to not eat her. So, I mean, starting shit with him when I'm trying to teach him to leave them alone is just not a good plan. Um, and then, so because I've got to, because I got him and I had to transfer my shampoo brush that I used at Sam's house, which didn't work for me really anyway, to my house for him. It works better for dogs than it does my hair. My hair is too thick and fine to be able to be used to be able to use a silicone shampoo brush. It just doesn't work for my hair. It tangles way too easy for that kind of shampoo brush to work on me, but it works great on him because his hair doesn't tangle, obviously. And it cuts the shampoo and rinse time for him in half. So the shampoo brush that I had here, I'm sending over to Sam's house for when I shower over there. So I had to buy myself a new shampoo brush. And this is actually a horn. It's made out of a horn. And isn't it pretty? But I bought it not only because I needed another shampoo brush, but doesn't it kind of look to you guys like a shell? It looks like a shell to me. So, seeing as how my bathroom is kind of like mermaid themed, I thought that would be like perfect as my shower brush. And it works way better than the plastic one that I have that I've been using for, I think, about a decade now. That I got from the dollar store. So, there's that. It's pretty. And it looks like a shell. And it's made out of a horn. And it works great. I've got better grip on it. I have not dropped it once. And it brushes the shampoo through and brushes it out a lot faster than the other one did. So, I kind of love it. It's not just cute. It doesn't just match my bathroom, but it's 100% functional for my needs. So that's awesome. I'm going to put that there so I don't drop it on the floor. Because who knows, it might shatter. I don't know. I would think that a horn would be sturdy enough to handle being dropped on the floor, but who knows. And then, so recently I found out that I have a learning disability. I mean, I knew I had a learning disability. I have a lot of learning disabilities. ADHD being one. But apparently, my dyslexic issues isn't actually traditional dyslexia. It's like a form of dyslexia, but it's also a visual thing as well. It affects your vision and your ability to read. And I didn't know about it until Sam told me about it, because he has it also. And I've never heard of it before until now. So apparently, there's this, and I don't mean apparently, but there's this learning disability, and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, called Arlen syndrome, IRLEN syndrome, where it's exactly what my reading issues are like, how like literally the words move around on the page or turn into different like languages, like gibberish language. Not even real letters, just like weirdness, or get really blurry to the point where you can't see it, or or like the whole word changes, or the word disappears, or it's like literally moving, the letters moving around and the words moving around on the page, or it starts to like kind of spin and rotate, or like you're looking through like the Twilight Zone little spinny thing. Or there's like a massive amount of things that it does, and I have all of those issues that it does. And so I took the quiz, the online test, to find out if I actually truly have it, or if I just think I have it because it sounds like I have it. Turns out that it's damn near impossible for me to not have it, because I answered all of the questions correctly. So all of them. So I 100% have it. So the treatment for that, there's only one treatment for it, and it's trying to wear colored lenses or using colored reading strips, which with dyslexia, reading strips, now I use this one for when I'm wearing my pink sunglasses because they actually work. I tried my blue sunglasses and they don't work for it. I figured, why not try both? So my blue sunglasses don't, my pink sunglasses do. Thankfully, I've been wearing pink lately. So I use this clear one for when I'm wearing my sunglasses. And then there's all kinds of different colors. So I bought all of these reading strips with all different colors, and they all work for me. I tested all of them out. There's actually 2 of each, so I might be putting some down while I'm showing you, but they work really well to help me read. I haven't let Sam try them out yet, or Avea try them out yet, because Avea has the same issue, and I don't know if she has it or not, but she reads things the same way I do. She has the same struggles with words that I do. So I'm fairly certain that she has it also. I think I showed that one already. But so wonder why I have, seems like I have some missing. The pair to the pink one and the pair to the clear one. That's weird. I wonder where they went. I'll have to look. Alright. Probably, oh, the pouch is under there. That's right, I forgot. And I can put those back in my book now. So I will put those right there on my Nook for now. And then, but I will, at least with Sam, I don't know when I'll be able to see Avea next, because of the probation issue. I'm not allowed to be around my brother or my stepsister, because my probation officer told me that if I am, I will be violated and put in jail for it. So, and my stepsister lives with my daughter, and obviously, for holidays, they would have my brother over. They can't, refuse to have him over just because, I can't be around him. It's not his fault. Technically, it's not my fault either, because, who gets in trouble from running away for running away from a rapist? Who goes on probation for running away from a rapist? It's not right. But yeah. In my opinion, the soup kitchen should have called the cops to protect me when I asked them to, and not just ignored it and then pretend nothing happened and then turn around and act like I did. I'm crazy and I said weird shit to make me look bad because they refused to protect me. That just did not help my case at all. But that's not what we're here for. Anyway, and this is not the chain that I bought this, that I got this on. I had this in my stuff, I think from something else. But so I got this cross whistle, and it came with two. And I believe I have the other one on the original chain. And I added crosses to it, just decorative crosses to it, because I wanted to, out of my little bag of crosses. So this is a little black whistle, that's shaped like a cross for when I go to church. So when I'm heading to church and Siren's not listening and he's being an ass, I can just be like, shh, and he should come, or he should stop and listen, or whatever, if I can't reach my little remote there. So there's that. And here's the other one. Like I said, I added another cross to both of these chains, and this is the chain that they came on. It's a really thick, very nice chain, very good quality. The whistles themselves are incredible quality, beautiful little crosses. I really like them. So there's that for when we are passing through the park on our way to church, to get him to behave and listen. And then, and again, it did not come with this chain. I already had this chain laying around, and this charm I already had for like a long time. It actually came on a chain similar to the very nice one that's on the whistles, but I bought this little breathing whistle. It has a lotus on it, if you can see the lotus. It doesn't make any sound because it's just for breathing. It's a meditation whistle. See, it's just for stress relief. So, you know, when you're feeling stressed out and you just feel like you need to breathe, you know, these are kind of helpful. Granted, they don't help me 100%. I do also have to use other things to help me relax other than that, and meditation and venting to Sam. But it is still very helpful. I have another one. I don't know what I did with it. I think the girl that was here may or may not have stolen it. I've noticed a lot of shit has gone missing since she was here to dog sit. And apparently she took Siren out of my yard while I was gone and told my neighbors that he's hers, which is a felony because he's a service dog. That's a 10-year in prison felony because he's a service dog. You can't take someone else's service dog out of their yard without them and then go around telling people that the service dog belongs to you. That's considered theft of a service dog, which is a 10-year felony. I don't think she knows that, but I don't think she understands that kind of stuff. But, yeah. There are hardcore laws against people messing with service animals, ESA, or support animals, physical support animals. So, it's an issue. And I didn't want to get into that with her, but I did tell my pastor about that, and I did tell her about her, like, being violent with my cats and swinging knives at my cats. I didn't tell her about how things went missing or how she demanded to have a pair of my underwear, or any of the other crazy shit that she did here, like monumentally nuts, to the point where after 10 minutes of being home, I wanted her out of my house. But I go to church with her, so I was trying to get along in the respect of having to go to church with her in the future and wanting to get along in the future, so that I don't have my my other safe space like turn into a nightmare. My current safe space, this safe space, which is supposed to be my safe space. My home is supposed to be my safe space, right? Everybody's home is supposed to be their safe space. It's supposed to be their sanctuary. Well, because of my neighbors and because of her now, it's not. I'm trying to get it my safe space again, but you know, it is what it is. It'll take time for me to feel safe here again. If I ever do, if I can ever get this stuff to stop, that would be my insulin reminder. I don't even know how my phone's doing it. It must have turned on by itself. It's crazy. It did. It turned on by itself again. It might be why it's not working right. Why it won't hold a charge, because it's turning on by itself while it's on the charger and it's supposed to be charging. My life. It is what it is. But, you know, yeah, so I was trying to get her out of my house peacefully, so I was trying to pretend there was nothing wrong, and try to get her out of my house by being polite. And I still continued afterwards to pretend everything was wrong, everything was okay, that nothing was wrong, so that I could still continue to get along with her in church, because church is supposed to be your secondary sanctuary, your secondary safe space. So, you know, I can't handle drama. It breaks me mentally and physically, because the stress from the drama breaks me physically because of my disabilities. But it is what it is. But anyway, so there's that. Yeah. But hopefully when I do end up having to talk to her about not taking off with Siren and not giving him commands, hopefully she deals with it calmly, like a normal person, and doesn't flip out or get vindictive. Because I've noticed that people like her, and I've had a lot of history with people like her, because I worked at the Arnold Center in Midland for many, many, many years. So I know what they're like. So I know how they have a tendency to think that they can get away with anything and everything because of their disability, because everyone thinks they're innocent and don't know better. And they will turn everything around on you to make you look bad and try to start shit with you, because they know that they'll get away with it because they're innocent and don't know better. They do know better. A lot of people just don't know that, but they do. They know better. But they know that people think they don't know better, so they think they can, they know they can get away with it because everyone thinks they don't know better. So I'm kind of afraid of how she'll react when I tell her she can't take off with Siren during service or ever or give him commands at all. And that I kind of don't want her around us if we can avoid it. I want to be nice about it, but I don't want to have any drama over it. I don't want her starting stuff. I don't want her screaming. I don't want her turning anything around on me. I just want it to be peaceful. And just continue to have everything be peaceful. I'm terrified because church is tomorrow. I'm terrified of how this is going to play out when I do finally see her, because this isn't my first time having to stand up with myself for myself with someone with that disability. I've had to deal with it for over a decade now. I've had stalkers like that. I've had people at the Arnold Center physically assault me, um, sexually assault me, and then turn around and act like it was my fault, because they know they can get away with it. And I actually got fired for it, despite the fact that that I didn't do anything wrong. And yeah, so because everybody always believes them because they don't know better, and they can't tell a lie because they don't know better. But that's not true. They actually tend to lie a lot, and they're actually really good at it, despite the fact that their lies are like really horrible. Everybody still believes them because they don't believe they can tell lies. But yeah, so and like I said, I have been stalked, and the person who stalked me, one of the people like that who have stalked me, actually tried to rape me. So yeah, and broke into my house several times trying to rape me before I moved somewhere else. And the person who's been trying to break in the last 10 months now, is to try to rape me, is also like that. So obviously I know what I'm talking about. I know that they're not as innocent as people think they are, but you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. you can explain stuff to people and try to get them to understand and try to get them to listen, but you can't make them want to understand. You can't make them want to believe you. So it is what it is. So I hope to God, I pray and I cross my fingers and I hope to God that everything just goes calmly and smoothly tomorrow at church, and she just takes it like a normal person and just is like, okay, I can't take your dog. I can't give your dog commands. I overstepped my bounds. I'm sorry. And just move on. I'm hoping. But it is what it is. But anyway, that's not what you guys are here for. I'm sorry for the rant. All of my rants, because I have a lot of rants. Every video seems to have rants. So the last thing I bought was actually for the kitties, because I needed it. I am sick of my kitty poop scoops breaking all the time, because plastic poop scoops are not very sturdy, especially when you buy them from the dollar store, because you're poor. So I bought them a metal poop scoop. That's not gonna break. It'll work. I actually had to clean it though because I already used it, and I wasn't going to show it to you guys with it still dirty, because that's gross. Because I mean, even with clean litter, you're still gonna accidentally every once in a while touch some poop with it. So you're still gonna get poop on it. So yeah, and my cats are all have Siamese in them, so they have that issue where they have very sensitive stomachs, and like literally everything they eat, no matter what they eat, everything they eat turns into liquid. So that sucks, but it is what it is. But even kibble, doesn't matter what kind of kibble you give them, it turns into liquid. Very sensitive stomachs. But anyway, so that is my haul. I'm sorry for the venting, guys. I'm just kind of concerned about that tomorrow, but hopefully it goes well. But I hope you guys liked my haul. I hope you guys liked what I had to show you. Hopefully you guys found things that you would maybe want to buy, or maybe gave you ideas of things that you might want to buy. And maybe if you guys are having similar symptoms to my reading issues, maybe try those reading strips and see if they help. Like I said, all of this is from Amazon. You can all find it on there. And I hope you guys have a wonderful and beautiful day. And thanks for watching. And if no one has told you today, you are enough, you are loved, you are appreciated, and you are needed. And don't let anybody else tell you any different. Have a beautiful day. Thank you. Bye-bye. No, it's still going.